Hi, I'm Jeanette Larsen with Growth Unlimited, and I'm your host for this presentation. Thank you for joining us for It's Your Life, Your Way. Today we're going to talk about taking out the trash. You know, each one of us have things in our lives that stop us from having the kind of life that we want to have. And when those things are our thoughts or the choices that we make in what we do, sometimes we need to take a look at it and decide to get rid of them. In other words, take out the trash. So today we're going to talk about some of the things that may be going through your mind in terms of thoughts that are not productive and helping you get done what you want to do. And also maybe there are things that you do every day because they're a habit or there's something that you think you need to do that are not productive, that are not helping you. By taking out the trash or getting rid of these things, you can have the kind of life you want to have because you're going to be taking control of your life instead of letting other things outside you dictate what happens in your life. So, first of all, let's talk a minute about some of the thoughts. If you have thoughts about telling yourself that you can't do something because you're afraid it's not going to work the way you want it to, or because somebody might not like you or like it if you did that, you need to take a look at these things. Maybe they are actual necessary things that you need to pay attention to, and maybe they are trash. Maybe they are things that you need to look at and say, hey, wait a minute, that's not true for me. And because that's not true for me, or that doesn't affect me, I need to get rid of that. And decide what those thoughts are. Some of those thoughts might be things like, my husband will get mad at me if I don't have dinner on the table as soon as he comes home. Or, I need to make my kids' bed because they didn't have time to make it before they left for school, or left for wherever because nobody's going to school right now. Or, things that really, honestly, in the long range of things are not going to make a whole lot of difference to what you're doing. And that's another thing that comes into play with some of these thoughts. Sometimes we choose to do behaviors as a result of thoughts that are not effective for us either. So if you have habits of doing things that don't really seem to make any difference to make the situation better, maybe that's trash that needs to be taken out of your life as well. In terms of activities that you may get involved in, one of the big ones that I hear a lot about right now that I know I have removed from my life because it was trash I didn't need, was the constant attention to electronic media. When the pandemic started, I had my radio on 24 hours a day almost. I was constantly interested and wanting to hear what was going on in terms of the politics and what was going on with the pandemic, and I followed things very, very closely. One of the things that happened to me was that I discovered that my feelings got all riled up and upset. I wasn't happy. I was stressed. I struggled because I just wasn't getting things done the way I wanted them to, and I was afraid. There were things that were going on that I couldn't control, and the more I listened to the news, rather than empowering me, it just made me more afraid and more stressed. I decided that I needed to get rid of that. I took out that trash. Now, because I do feel it's necessary to stay current on what's going on, I do listen to the news once, maybe twice a day. What I listen to now are not the long-winded, all drawn out, blow-by-blow reports. Those don't matter. All they do is upset me. Rather now, I get broadcasts of the news that are more objective because they aren't so long and drawn out and detailed. I get the facts, the bare facts, and I am allowed to make my own decisions about how I feel about what's going on. Limiting the access that the news media has to me has been very helpful in my life. I'm able to cover what I need to do. I get more done during the day, and I'm not as stressed. I can deal with things a little more objectively, because if I'm not involved in the emotion that comes across with the interviews that come from the political leaders and all of the rhetoric that comes into play from the broadcasters that are presenting the news, I can look at the facts and make my own choices. And that helps me focus on what I need to focus on instead of focusing on the garbage that was drawing me down. Okay, whatever the behavior is that you're dealing with, perhaps you have a family member who's demanding a lot of your time and effort, and it doesn't seem to be productive in terms of helping them do what they need to do, or you being able to get done what you need to do. If that's the case, that's trash. You need to take it out. You need to get rid of it. You need to correct the situation so that it doesn't affect you that way. And that's what I mean by take out the trash. So take a look at your life. Decide what it is that's going on and what you need to do so that what is happening in your life is effective. You're getting the results that you're looking for. You are able to make a difference in what's going on, and you're not spinning your wheels and getting stressed out. That's it for today. Have a nice day. Thank you for joining me, and if you found this video helpful, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and visit our website at www.growthunlimited.org. Thanks so much. Growth Unlimited's mission is to help you have your life your way. We want to help you take control of your life so that you live the life you've dreamed of, that you deserve. We have a proprietary program that helps you do just that. Check us out by visiting our website and take our free assessment to see how we can help you.